My name is Boris Kolar. I'm in my 20s and I'm a fashion designer. I live in Amsterdam already for 6 years and I really enjoy living in Amsterdam because it's very organized and I love organized cities. If Amsterdam would be a person, it wouldn't be probably a Dutch person. I think it's a bit of a Arubian lady. To describe how she dressed, you could say that she has very sophisticated style, and even though she likes just two colors, which are red and white, it's still quite ornamental, and you can feel warm energy from her. Nemo is a science center. I love it especially because of the roof. It is very spacious in contrast to the whole atmosphere from Amsterdam, which is very dense and all the buildings are super close to each other. The winters are too long here and then you become a bit too focused inwards rather than outwards, and then if you go to the roof of Nemo, you have the physical freedom. That's why I go there so often. All of a sudden you feel like you're above all Amsterdam, which is quite rare, so it's very limitless. I come from Slovakia. In Slovakia I love open spaces. There is a lot of open spaces, and maybe initially when I was coming to Amsterdam, that's what attracted me about Amsterdam, that it seemed very cozy, and also because of the canals and narrow houses, it makes you feel like you are coming to very close community. I enjoy Amsterdam in contrast to the other cities where I've been to, because of the institutions that are connected to the art and the opportunities that they offer to you as an artist or designer. And it's very much about details, Amsterdam. This is also quite a significant place for me. It's very different than Nemo because this is very closed and it's surrounded by buildings, and you feel more like you're in a valley. It feels very cozy, also because it's connected to the children's playground. And we usually end up here around midnight and up to 8 o'clock at the morning, and then it's very quiet and almost romantic. For me it's very significant because it's also connected to my sister's work and also to how I came to Amsterdam initially, because I came because of my sister. And my sister made a project about playgrounds and kids, and somehow all together, that's what Amsterdam means to me. We used to come here really often, and we could spend here even 3 hours just playing like kids. If you come to the center of Amsterdam, it may seem at first that it's very touristic and super busy, especially on Dam Square, for instance. But then, on the other hand, if you live here for some time already, you can really start to enjoy little streets and little corners, and that's what I always look for. That's what I really do as my hobby, also because I like the architecture. And Amsterdam seemed to be very much according to some kind of grid, but then you really have to look at the details, and the details become very obvious all of a sudden if you focus well enough. The last spot that I would like to show you is Opera. because I work with fashion, and the fashion nowadays is very much about flat images, and everybody is forgetting that fashion and clothing can be especially about the movement. And I come to opera to see it dance and to get inspired by the movement, and that's what I try to then put into my work, the movement. Amsterdam builds very comfortable zone for me, even though I feel like a stranger here, because it offers me 2 by 2 meters surrounding me that are very private. Amsterdam feels very comfortable. The streets are very dense, and you can find a lot of private space, even though it's becoming very metropolitan city like Paris or London or Berlin. I'm becoming slightly an Amsterdammer, as they say. I'm starting to learn Dutch, starting to feel Dutch, and maybe soon that's why it's gonna be time for me to depart again.